I know we all have our long to-do list that we just never want to start. But it's important that you utilize as much of your time as you possibly can, especially if you're a procrastinator like me. In this video, I will give you 5 of my personal favorite tips that help me with my procrastinating issues, and that will help you fight that urge to stay in bed all day. Also, I will be showing you how I got this makeup look, and all the products for this makeup will be in the description box. I hope you guys enjoy the rest of this video, and just stay tuned. Alright, so what's up y'all? I'm gonna be giving you guys like 5 tips for procrastinating and just how to like eradicate that completely out of your life, because who needs procrastination? No one's here for it. Also, I just want to give a quick apology first, because I know it's going to be going on all throughout the video. I live on a busy street, so you're going to be hearing cars and sirens all throughout this video probably. I will try and edit it out, of course, and like turn it down or whatever as much as I can, but there's only so much I can do. So my first tip, prioritizing. Well, really the problem is when you procrastinate is you know you have all this stuff you have to do and you just won't start it. For some weird reason, you won't start it. Prioritizing all these things that you have to do, you can do in a mental note, or you can actually make a list of them and prioritize which one is the most important to do and which one is not. And prioritizing can be done based on multiple different things. It can be done based on your time, what you have time for right now, and like what you will have to do later. For my priorities, I arrange them in like location, so like where I'm at the time, because I'm like around a lot. Like I travel around a lot. Like I'm always like I'm really between my house at home where I live with my parents and my boyfriend's place. So it's kind of hard for me to get things done at times, but I just have to prioritize, like, okay, I'm gonna be home now until like 7 p.m. tonight or something, so I can do all this house stuff, house chores that I need to do now in the morning, and then later I can do my homework like at Bay's house or whatever. So I try to prioritize between like stuff that I can do at home and stuff that I can do at his place, such as homework. But stuff like cleaning the bathroom, I can't do that later because I'm planning on leaving and going to his place. So I'm gonna have to do that now. I'm gonna have to do that first, and then I'll do homework, and then whatever I don't finish, I'll finish at his place. You have to sit down and do this at the beginning of each day. Like, it's not something that's the same every day, and unless you just have a schedule like that where it's the exact same thing every day. But I don't, unfortunately. I'm a hairstylist, so I work on the weekends. You know, my whole schedule is backwards, so I definitely don't have the luxury of like just having the same thing done like Monday through Friday, and then weekends are my free days. It's not like that for me. So I have to sit down and plan each day out at the beginning of each day. And then also, I really suggest doing that because it will help you really see the time that you have in the day, and you're gonna, I mean, hopefully seeing it and after you actually do this one day and you check things off your list and you get things done, you'll see like, okay, now I have all this free time at the end of the night and I accomplished all these things. Like, this really worked, like this really helped, and then you'll like want to do it more and more. Also, you want to keep in mind any errands you have to run, going to the bank or going to talk to a teacher or whatever. You need to keep in mind their business hours. So that's why, another reason, at the beginning of the day when you wake up, maybe even the night before, so you know how early you need to wake up the next day. And you know, it's way better to plan your day out daily so that you see oh, you have all this stuff you need to do, you really don't have time to mess around. Like, if you don't do this and say you just thought about all the stuff you had to do and you woke up one day and you're like, oh, I gotta do that stuff today. Okay, I'll start with this. And then you start with it, you get done with the first thing, and then you're like, oh, I'm tired, I'm gonna like take a nap or something, like, and then I'll do the other thing later. Like, and then you never do the other thing, and then it just takes longer to accomplish things. And who wants to be messing around like that all day? You know, like, you'll never get things done. Really prioritizing and making a plan of your day is really gonna help you not detour from what you have to do. Second tip, along with like just starting your day and everything, I would suggest that you have a really good breakfast. Having a good breakfast will just really make your day better. Like, if you start your day with everything with like your body and your mind intact and organized and ready for the day, you've eaten, you showered, you've gotten dressed, you're not just laying around in your pajamas all day, that's not going to help you feel motivated at all. I learned that the hard way. For the longest, I was the type of person who just stayed in my pajamas all day, but it's really not good. Like, you should get up in the morning and shower and get ready for the day, like, regardless of if you have something to do or not, just because you want to be ready. Having a good breakfast will have you not like thinking like, oh, I'm hungry, like later, like in a couple hours in the day, where you're like into doing, like, completing your task, and then you stop and get sidetracked because you're hungry. Okay, if you had a healthy, nice breakfast at the start of the day, you would be able to get through at least until 12 or 1 or something, and then eat some lunch, you know? So that's a big suggestion. If you're not a breakfast person, get into it, okay? My third tip is to make a to-do list. Now, I know what you're thinking. I make to-do lists all the time. I still don't do them. How is that gonna help? But no, you make a to-do list at the beginning of each day, and you keep in mind the time you have to complete the things you put on that list, and you make it very realistic. You don't put like just everything you have to do that week in one list for one day. You don't do that. You think about what you have time for today, what you can do at this location, wherever you're gonna be today. If you're like a person like me who's like in between 2 different places, maybe you live at home and then you go stay at your partner's place a lot of the time. Really figure out what you're gonna be doing that day, and you write it down. For example, I write down, I have to study, clean the bathroom, cook dinner. You make that list and you schedule from what time to what time you're going to do those things. And then you set a reminder on your phone so it alerts you, hey, you should be doing this right now. So that's one way where you actually like schedule what time you're going to be doing things, and you set reminders on your phone. You can also make a list. Say it's those 3 things. You set an alarm every hour for 3 hours, and each hour you should complete one of those things. So let's say it's 1 o'clock. I'm about to study. I'll set an hour timer. In an hour I should be done studying. What's the next thing on my list? Cleaning the bathroom. I'll reset the hour timer, and by the end of the next hour, the bathroom should be cleaned. Then make dinner. By the end of the next hour, dinner should be made. That's like another way you can utilize it as well. And I like that one when I like really don't have time to play around. When I like say might have to go to work later in the day, so I really need to get these things done in the morning, so I need to stay on top of myself. I set an hourly timer. I'm just trying to get these eyebrows on. Not my best brows at all. I'm gonna move forward. Another tip, my fourth tip for this video is to tackle the smaller tasks that you have to do first. Tackle like those that are easier, anything that's the easiest to do, the quickest thing to do. Do all of that first, and that's gonna help you first like get those things out of the way. And since time is the thing that you're wasting a lot when you procrastinate, it will help you accomplish more, and so you'll be getting things done. Accomplishing these things, checking them off your list will motivate you, and it will give you more confidence to want to complete the rest and those harder tasks. So that's why I really suggest to do the easiest task first. And now I'm just finishing up my makeup. I still have one more tip for you guys. This is with no primer, like no concealer. I kind of just am going on my naked eye here. And I'll use red ochre from Anastasia Modern Renaissance. That will deepen this up a little bit. Yeah. Or let's do Venetian red. See how that one goes first. Which is really just a pink. I could dark that pink. Why am I doing pink? Oh, Valentine's Day coming up? Oh my gosh. I didn't even know. I'm not trying to do a really vampy eye look, so I'm trying to like go darker and go deeper, but sometimes you don't have to. Sometimes it could be a day look, Fatima. Like, why? Sorry guys, I just like completely got lost into this look. But I do have one more tip for you guys. And the fifth and final tip to solve your procrastination problems is a planner. I resisted a planner for as long as I can remember, all through high school. I don't know why, but I did. I would always say no to my mom when she would like want to give me a planner, and I would just like never really use it. My school would even supply us with planners, and I didn't use it. Now look at me, like the nerdiest planner, and it's green. These things that I like never use, but you can use them for like tasks or whatever. It has like I think the months of the year, so I just have to like pick it up and boom, January, quick glance. Not gonna see all my business like that though, shorty. No. See how full it is though? It's full. Like I write in it, I use it. And then it has like little note sections for each day. Only thing I use this part for is the only thing I put in here. Homework assignments, really. And it just really helps me keep up with due dates and things like that. Any important due dates go in my planner, written down planner. Like it's good to have a one on your phone, and I like usually use both. I carry this around with me when I go to like work and school, school stuff. I took a lot of online classes, but if I go to like the school for anything or to work, I'll take my planner. Anywhere else, I usually just have my phone with me. So it's just the phone, it's so like, you know, compact. It's hard to see everything at once and everything at a glance, you know. So that's why I like to write it down in my planner. So I'm just gonna go on and like finish my finishing touches, and then I'll come back. We'll get on with the video. I finished the rest of my makeup just so you guys can have a look-see at it with like all the finishing touches, highlight and mascara. I didn't even put lashes on because I'm not going anywhere, but you could definitely add lashes to this look. So we went over my 5 tips for procrastinating. Just to quickly review: 1, make a list, schedule what time you're gonna do what to what. Like specifically schedule when you're gonna do what you're gonna do, or make a list and set an hourly alarm to complete one thing per hour. And you can do this at the beginning of your day to just organize yourself. Also, 2, a planner. You want to make sure you have a planner. I showed you mine. It's you know, I always have it handy. It's always close by to me, really, so I just know what I'm doing for the day. 3, eat a healthy breakfast. This will help you stay focused for your entire day. 4, tackle the small and easy task first, and it will help you stay motivated and continue to check off that to-do list. And finally, 5, prioritize and just make sure what you're doing is the smartest way to be doing what you're doing, you know? Like, don't waste time. You need to do whatever is best and most timely, efficient, and the smartest thing that you can do at that time, and then whatever can be filled in anywhere and at any time, fill it in later and anywhere at any time. But what needs to happen happens first. That's how you prioritize. So I really hope you guys really go into 2020 with that 2020 vision. Hello, I'm sure you have a goal. Whatever it is, I pray and hope that you really succeed and really accomplish whatever goals you have for this year and for your life. So, and I really hope that this video helps. Leave video suggestions down below in the comments, and I will look at them and most likely do them. Make sure you share this video with your friends and family and anyone who's a procrastinator. Make sure to hit that subscribe button so you can see my future videos that I do post. And yeah, that's all I got to say. That's the mouthful. So I'll see you guys in my next video, and have a blessed